Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pure Cut Creations. Today we're going to be continuing our Disney series with cup number 3. If you missed our first cup, Stitch, and our second cup, Belle, you can check them out right over here. Also, I'm going to link my other social media accounts down in the description. Be sure to follow those, so that way you can get sneak peeks on upcoming projects and ones that I just didn't film. Also, if you really like my work and would like some of your own, I do commissions, so please PM me on one of those social medias down in the description. And today, I'm going to be working on the Ariel and Ursula cup. Now, since there's 2 carvings and I really stepped it up for day 3, we're going to have to get right into it. So let's go. Here you can see that our paper is really deep set into our glass. This is going to make it quite the challenge to carve, as it's going to be very hard to see where I'm actually putting the line compared to the inside, but I think we can handle it. So earlier, before I shot this, I ended up dropping my air pencil and bending the bit, as you can see here. This was my favorite bit, and I couldn't find another one like it. But anyway, with the loss of my carving bit behind me, I decided to use a different bit. I was unfamiliar with it, so I just quickly went around the outside of Ariel, not really doing any fine detail, and went into the water, where I had a lot more freedom with where I wanted to put it. Since these are just shadows on the water surface, I was able to freehand most of it and not really pay attention to the paper that I put in because, well, like I said, it was something very unfamiliar for me to work with. But after that, I finished up the shape of Ariel, and I finished up the shape of the sun behind her. After roughing out her shape, I took out the paper and I really finessed it. Unfortunately, I lost all of the video for that, and the next part you'll get to see is me putting in a lot of the filler work that I used with a large bit, since my smaller bit was destroyed and my flat cone bit wasn't very good for it. Also, it allowed me to make a lot more rounded of curves on the sides of the sun. Now, one good thing about losing all that footage is it inspired me to create another carving on it, just so I would have enough video for this project. But I thought it was really nice how it came out, so I'm actually kind of glad that I lost the footage. As you can see here, I decided to go with Ursula, Terror of the Deep. I felt like I did enough good guys for a bit and decided to go with someone a little bit more sinister. And there's not too many that are more evil than Ursula. So anyway, as I was carving out Ursula, only used the paper for a little bit to get the shape of her hands and her arms done well, and of course plot out her face. After that, I removed the paper and I got to work just smoothing everything out, making everything nice and round, making it even, doing the details on the face. As you can see, I'm using yet a different bit. This is another bit I found it's a little bit closer to the shape of the one that I ended up breaking. This one felt a lot more familiar for me, and I was able to do a lot of the stuff that I did before with it. One downside is that it was a lot scratchier than the one that I used before. I couldn't really use the side to smooth things out as much, so it took me quite a while to get everything filled in. As I was doing the shape of Ursula, she seemed to get a little larger than I had originally planned, so it was quite obvious that this was going to be an Ursula major, not an Ursula minor.
Boo! You suck!
Anyway, as I was carving it out, I went down to tentacles, trying to incorporate shadows and light areas where I felt like it would show the bends of the tentacles and really make it look a little bit more interesting than having a large bowl of spaghetti under her, which I think ended up pulling off a really nice effect. Wasn't really what I was going for originally, but as I said earlier, I am quite happy with the results. So I'll just let the time lapse play and we can get you to those results. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell for some notifications. Leave a comment if there's something you want to see. You could also check out my channel or watch another video. Also, if you really enjoy this series, feel free to hit the playlist over on the side. And as always, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.